Hi guys. የዛሬው ለሰናችን የሚሆነው is the people of Africa, location, size and shape of Africa ነው. Before you watch the video, make sure to subscribe to our channel and turn on your notification bells because we're going to be posting videos every week, so don't miss out on that. Let's continue. The position of Africa. What is absolute location? Before we discuss what absolute location is, there's two types of location. There is absolute location and there is relative location. Relative location is the location of a place in reference to places around it. Absolute location is the exact location of a place that can be identified on globes or maps by using latitudes and longitudes. Latitudes are angular distances measured north and south of the equator. Longitudes are distances measured east and west of the prime meridian. Africa has 4 extreme points. The most northerly point is found in Tunisia in northern Africa. It's found 37°21' north. It's called Ras Ben Saka. The most westerly point is found in Senegal. It is found 17°11' west. It's called Cape Verde. The most easterly point is called Ras Kafun. It's found in Somalia. It's found 51°20' east. The most southerly point is called Cape Agulhas. It's found in South Africa. It's found 34°52' south. Africa is a very large continent. It's a massive continent, as mentioned in the key terms. The north-south distance and the east-west distance of Africa is almost equal. This is a very unique characteristic of the continent. The north-south distance of Africa is 7,623 kilometers, and the east-west distance is 7,260 kilometers. Africa has almost a balanced position around the equator. This means the equator almost bisects Africa into 2 equal parts. Africa is also the only continent crossed by both the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn. The Tropic of Cancer is found north of the equator and the Tropic of Capricorn is found south of the equator. Africa has largely intertropical location. This means much of Africa is found within the tropics. The prime meridian passes through the western part of the continent via Accra, which is the capital city of Ghana, and it's found in Western Africa. We'll be discussing the capital city of Ghana in detail later on in this video. Africa has a compact shape. This means it has remarkably regular coastal lines, which makes it afford very few harbors. The only indentations are Gulf of Guinea and Gulf of Sitra. Asia is the only continent that is bigger than Africa. Therefore, Africa is the second largest continent of our planet. It has a total area of 30,331,606 kilometers square. It accounts for 20.2% of the Earth's land surface. As mentioned earlier, I said much of Africa lies within the tropics. So quantitatively speaking, 75% of Africa lies within the tropics, and the other 25% is covered by the Sahara Desert. Africa is as large as the combined land area of the United States of America, Europe, and China. Africa's land surface approximately lies 2/3 north of the equator. As mentioned earlier, Asia is the largest continent of our planet. Asia has 29.9% of world share of land surface area. Australia is the smallest continent on our planet. It has 5.7% of world share of land surface area. Now we're going to be discussing Accra and Kampala. Accra is the capital and the largest city in Ghana, in Western Africa. It has A population estimated at 3.9 million as of 2011. Accra is also the anchor of a substantially larger metropolitan area called the Greater Accra Metropolitan Area. It includes 8 districts. As we can see, Accra is a very large city. Accra is the administrative, communications, and economic center of the country of Ghana. It was originally built around a port. It has amazing historic sites. Accra also stretches along the Atlantic coast and then north into the interior. It has served as the nation's capital from 1877. Its architecture ranged from large and elegant 19th century colonial buildings to skyscrapers and parliament blocks made of concrete, glass, and steel in the 1970s, reflecting its transition from a 19th century suburb Victorian burg to the modern metropolis it is today. Spreading along the Atlantic coast, the city is well endowed with luxury as well as great value hotels, excellent restaurants, and nightclubs. A range of absorbing museums and fine public monuments, modern businesses and commercial areas, as well as busy markets and tree-lined residential suburbs is ready to be explored. Since the early 1990s, a number of new buildings have been built, including the multi-story Novotel Hotel, which is French-owned. There is also an impressive National Theatre that was built with the help from the Chinese. The center of Accra contains the main banks, the large department stores, and a whole area known as ministries, where the governmental administration is concentrated. Economic activities in Accra are financial, agriculture, fishing, and manufacturing, processed food, lumber and plywood, textiles, clothing, and chemicals. And that is it for Accra. Now we're going to be discussing Kampala. It's the largest city and the capital city of Uganda in Eastern Africa. The city is divided into 5 regions that oversee local planning. These regions are Kampala Center, Kawempa Division, Makindye Division, Nakawa Division, and Lubaga Division. Mutesa I, which was the king of Buganda, had chosen the area that was to become Kampala as one of his favorite hunting grounds. Kabaka is another name for king in the Ugandan language. The area was made up of hills and wetlands. It was an ideal breeding ground for various games, particularly a species of antelopes. The city grew as the capital of Buganda Kingdom, from which several buildings survive, including the Dasubi tombs built in 1881, the Buganda Parliament, the Buganda Court of Justice, and the Nagalbi Budo coronation site. Severely damaged in the Uganda-Tanzania War, the city has since then been rebuilt with construction of new buildings, including hotels, banks and shopping malls, educational institutions, hospitals, and improvements of war-torn buildings and infrastructure. Traditionally, Kampala was a city of 7 hills, but over time it has come to have a lot more. Kampala is situated at an altitude of 3,904 feet. The National Census in 2002 estimated the population of the city to be 1.1 million. The Uganda Bureau of Statistics estimated the population of Kampala at 1.4 million in 2008. Kampala features a tropical wet and dry climate. However, due to the city's higher altitude, and average temperatures are noticeably cooler than what is typically seen in other cities with this type of climate. So this means even though Kampala is technically found in a tropical region, due to its high altitude, it experiences cooler climate because as altitude increases, temperature decreases. Kampala barely gets hot during the course of the year. Its warmest month is January. Kampala's weather features 2 distinct seasons. There's a lengthy rainy season from August through December, and another shorter rainy season that begins in February and lasts through June. the heaviest amount of precipitation at an average of around 175 millimeters of rain. And that will be it for today's lesson. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel, and if you have any questions about the lesson, you can comment down below and we will make sure to reply to your questions. Thank you for your time.